continues in all of sports. Fenway Park in Boston. This could be termed a bit of a monster showdown in the Fenway Bowl. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, Coach DeBoer told me pregame, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
And, man, I can't wait to watch this chess match today. This defense, they are so buttoned up, man. They are dialed in. They know exactly who they are. They can run zone. They can run man. They can stop the run. Like, they make things really hard for quarterbacks, Jesse. And this quarterback on the other side, he's pretty dang good. So I'm excited to see this matchup.
He's really good. He just has to be keyed in on timing. The ball has to come out on time. You can't stare things down against this defense because they're going to make you pay. And they try to make you see ghosts. I think one of the really good things about this defense is that they do a nice job disguising their coverages and changing the picture pre-snap to post-snap. So we know this quarterback physically, obviously, one of the most talented in the country, but mentally today, he has got to be sharp.
Can't hang on across the middle on first down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take. Austin Mack. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Punt is in the air. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. One thing that has been a big point in practice, right side of the offensive line and how they can control this edge pressure. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's got it again. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes.
That defense was not fooled at all. Kind of a running situation, right? A lot of times you go for it on 4th down, and it's already 3rd and 2 or 3 yards. Defense wasn't fooled, did a great job pinning their ears back, getting the quarterback, and getting him on the ground.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Tide ready to roll on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
On the option. He'll pitch it. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Mack. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. Could not make his way to the corner. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Back to pass, it's Mack. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Running inside, it's Williams. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun on 3rd down, Carr. Catch in the middle, it's Flanagan. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a 1st down. He goes right back to the air. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Carr on play action. On target.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
On the ground with the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Now on the move. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. He needed 2 yards, but he just got 1, and the defense comes up with a stop. They'll go play action with Mack. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rodgers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Gets the back moving. On the run, it's Hill. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The run inside. It's Williams. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Rides to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll do it himself on the draw. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Alabama on 3rd and long. Throwing, Mack finds the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Play action, C.J. Carr. Makes the grab. It's Flanagan. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. On the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Makes the grab on the left. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Williams. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Got it behind the line. It's Gilbert. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the 1st down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. Play fake. Carr looking to the big tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. Sends it back in motion. The give is to Williams.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. Running inside, it's Hill. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Play action, Carr. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's Carr to throw. That's reeled in. It's Gilbert. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Williams. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Carr. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Takes the easy completion. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24. And this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. To the air again, Carr. He'll pull it down and run. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Carr on play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Carr. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Flips it out on the screen. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll put the 1st points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. It'll be 3rd and long. Austin Mack bringing the heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He gets a block. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The give is to Williams. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. It's a fumble on the play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass it. The defense did a really good job playing the pass, and 4th down now, it's decision time for you.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll go play action with Mack. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Mack. It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Mack. Throws to the wideout. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Let's see if he can. Coming here, fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Keeps it on 1st down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Motion from the wideout. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Just needs a crack to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Throwing Mack. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The option look. The pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Mack from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. On his way back from the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Looking to throw its Carr. Here's a heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds space on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Unloads quickly. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. This is a designed run. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. There's a crease. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Running inside, it's Williams. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Throwing, Carr. He finds a dead spot in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. Williams open on the right side. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Motion from the wide receiver. They're in the gun, 3rd down, here's Carr. They're working that left side. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 4th down, Carr. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Paul, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking for space. It's Hill. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Austin Mack. Oh, look, Mom, one hand. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun 1st half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Fenway Bowl.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Looking outside, it's Mobley. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Young. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Gets rid of it. And they can't make the connection on third down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll take it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Mack. Firing deep. He's got it inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, this guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy in the offense?
Oh, they're after him. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. From the gun on third down, it's Mack. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that's going to tie it up.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They'll send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's Carr to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. The kick is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. On the ground, it's Hill. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Mack. Snagged in the middle. It's Edwards. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the lone running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they're able to make the tackle. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Under fire. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Running inside. It's Young. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. Carr. Caught in the backfield. It's Mobley. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. Looks as if it's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Looking for a crease. It's Young. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. On his feet at the 40. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Quick completion to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Young. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. And they're not on the same page there. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll go play action with Mack. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Mack from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Wants to bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Snags it quickly on the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Got it in the middle. It's Porter. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Running inside. It's Young. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Got a man. It's Washington. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throwing. Carr. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. They'll move the tight end. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles into the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. To throw, it's Carr. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. It's complete on the right side. Doesn't. Short. They boot it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Using his legs, it's Hill. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Mack. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mack. Got his man out of the backfield. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Wants to return it. He's going to get loose. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The run inside. It's Young. Strong run. Picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Quick completion on the out. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Run in the red zone. It's Young. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Motion from the back. A designed run for the quarterback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. Throwing Mack. Going downfield for the big play. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. To the air, it's Mack. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Punt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Got his man. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, third and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Here's the pressure. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. So now it's second and long. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. They'll go play action with Mack. Under fire. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They boot it away on 4th down. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Takes a handoff. It's Young. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Tide ready to roll on offense. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pocket breaking down. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Austin Mack rushes on him.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Got a little grass. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
The option, the keeper. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Carr to throw. Looking left. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Dude, talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now this offense has a chance late. Fires left. He's got it. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Dropping back, it's Russell. Bringing the heat. And it's a sack.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back line.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Buys a little time with his feet. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
You know, for this quarterback late in the game, you just need to have a better concept of the situation. Can't take sacks at this juncture. And I know that the play gets thrown off, the timing's off, and you're forced to roll out. But if nobody's open, either run the ball, get what you can, get out of bounds, or throw that thing away. Can't take negative plays at this point.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Going with the counter play here. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? He'll keep it on 2nd down. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Now the Tide uses its third and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Maybe a crease. They make the stop, but not before he gets the first down, and that should be enough to bring home a bowl trophy. Quarterback takes a knee.
Albatross.